Hi friends, Magna Supreme here coming at you guys with a zodiac reading. So for this reading, we'll be looking at the sun, moon, and rising for the signs of Libra, Cancer, and Leo. So again, this is for the sun, moon, and rising of the three signs that I just listed below. I'm not going to waste any more time. We're just going to jump right into these readings. So let's see what we got here. So first up, if you are a Libra sun, moon, or rising, then this reading is for you. All right, Libra. Let me get this together real quick. And we're good to go. All right, Libra. So you guys may or may not know that I changed the format of my zodiac readings. So now for the zodiac reads, I will be starting off with an oracle, and then we'll be going with your tarot card pairs. So for you, Libra, we have flexible. Now, flexible talks about really going with the flow of things, which I feel like is something that Libra is already very good at. Don't really stress anything in your life right now. Things are like kind of going how they need to go. The only thing you got to do, Libra, is learn how to move along with the flow of your life. I really feel like you just need to really keep a logical mind about whatever is going on. Like really get your emotions out of your situation right now and really just try to look at things from like a more intellectual perspective and whatever is going on in your life. I'm feeling like I also need to read the flexible card for you guys. I understand it, but I feel like there might be something that's deeper here that you guys might need to hear. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure, like a building, will come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. Okay. This is how you need to be now. Willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. And again, this is why we have the King of Swords here. A King of Swords is very, like I said, intellectual, logical. The Page of Swords is probably more open-minded. So I feel like the King of Swords is here to tell you, don't be too rigid in your thoughts. Have a firm foundation in logic and common sense, but really make sure that you open yourself up to like learn new things and really go with the flow. The thing about the King of Swords, and I say this every time it comes out because it's one of my favorite court cards, the King of Swords is very talented, very intellectually gifted. And this is something that you might have to understand. Maybe you're trying to learn a new skill. Maybe you're trying to go back to school. That's right. Because the bottom deck card for you is the Page of Pentacles. And now I'm bringing this out because I got a good segue into it. Maybe you're trying to learn a new skill. Maybe there's something coming into your life where you have to learn from, or maybe you might have to read up on something. Either way, Libra, the fact of the matter is you have to really maintain your sense of self, but be willing to grow and to learn something new and pertaining to yourself. You have the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. If you're really feeling like things is crumbling and you're really feeling overwhelmed by the sheer amount of loss and lack in your life, then it might be time for you to, I'm hearing reclass. Like it might really be time for you to like really seek new skills or like learn something new to really change your life around and to move things through. Might be time for you to go back to using your brain a little bit more. Giving your mental space a little bit more of a workout, especially with the Page of Pentacles here. Invest your time and your energy into a new endeavor, Libra. There's something here about, even though things may be crumbling, there's still a way out of this situation if you just think about it. Think about it logically. Instead of like reacting emotionally, Start putting that brain to work, Libra. Like I have to keep saying that, put your brain to work. It's time for you to really see what it is that it's time see what it is that you have to like really grow and change and learn to really move up. What do I want to do? I'm gonna pull some planetary energies around this. I wouldn't be surprised if Mercury came out, but we'll see what's coming. Jupiter, of course. Jupiter is also the planet of wisdom and also rules. How do I know? And Pluto. And then we have Mars at the bottom. Jupiter is also ruler of the ninth house, which is about higher learning, which rules going to college or traveling to like really expand your horizons in your mind. There's something here about like, even though it's about being flexible, but it's also about like really moving with your life. You could be resisting going back to school or picking up new skills or learning something new, but it's a transformation in your life that's waiting to happen. Because I feel like some of you guys might really be stuck like, oh, I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do. Well, reclass. Learn some new skills. Pick up a new hobby or something. There's something here about doing something new to like really help you out in the situation that you're in. Keeping your mind busy so your emotions don't keep being on overdrive. There's something here that I have to check real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Look with benevolent blessings upon your shadow self. Embrace it as part of what makes you the person you were meant to be. Okay, there's something here. Maybe there's a fear, or maybe it's just a unease. Yeah, maybe it's just an unease about having to learn new skills or having to put the time and investing into something new. You probably feel like you don't have the money, don't have the time. You're really letting your circumstances overpower you. But when there's a will, there's a way. You just have to manifest that will, Libra. But yeah, there's something here with just going with the flow in your life and picking up a new hobby or skill. If you're really feeling like you're in a dead end, that there's really nowhere else for you to go, then the only thing you can do is just reclass. I keep hearing it, Libra, reclass. Yeah. Alternatively, though, the other thing that I'm seeing here, for if that message doesn't resonate with some of you guys, the other message that I'm really seeing here, and take this how it resonates, is that if some of you guys really have been like going on with your life and being really flexible, just know that that flexibility, that malleability that you've been showing in your life with going with the flow, answering this call, doing this, doing that, just letting your intuition guide you, just know that it's bringing big blessings and transformation into your lives. You really are on a point on ball mentally, especially with the King of Swords, and you might really just be coming out of a situation where you were coming from nothing, going from nothing to something, and you're building it up slowly and surely by investing yourself into a new endeavor or a new skill or hobby. So that's another message that's coming out if the first one doesn't resonate, but that's just something that I got from just re-looking over the energy. So let's get a look at these Moonology cards and see what else is going to come out for you guys. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. What's funny is that I was just talking about the ninth house, and Sagittarius is in the ninth house, which is also ruled by Jupiter. There's something bigger, something that you're not seeing. Like I said, you're probably sweating the details, emotionally reacting to the little things, and not really seeing the overarching picture of what's trying to be taught to you. Even though Saturn is like the planet of restrictions and lessons, I often channel Pluto as like the planet that tests how well you're absorbing your lessons, or how easily you go through your lessons, because it rules the eighth house. And if you have a negatively aspected eighth house, there could be like a lot of drama, a lot of tension between learning your lessons. But if your eighth house is like really open and fluid, you can learn your lessons pretty well and like transform and change as a result of those lessons pretty fluidly and easily. So this could just be really a test of like how well you absorb your spiritual or life lessons. Are you stressing out? Are you freaking out and bringing out the shadow side of Pluto? Or are you embracing your challenges, being a little bit more flexible and like really just thinking on your feet and making sure that you really show Pluto's light side? Yeah, that sounds a little weird to say, but I get it. Don't let your past hold you back, and you are good enough. There could be something here around like maybe you trying to learn new things wasn't really like your thing in the past, or maybe you just feel like a situation is just like constantly repeating itself in your life, or a situation of lack, or a situation where you just feel alone, abandoned, out in the cold. But don't don't let that really like dissuade you from anything, from doing anything else or doing something new or moving on or going with the flow of your life. Realize that your life is in transition and it's changing, and things aren't really going to keep playing out like it did before, which is why you're being told to look at the bigger picture. Overall, your life might really be better, but you could just be going through a rough patch right now, Libra. You don't have to be. You don't really have to be going through a rough patch. It could just be like a little minor trouble right now. I really don't feel like the energy of this reading is like too big. This might just be like a little bit of like maintenance or advice for you, Libra. I don't think anything too major is like really popping off in your life right now. This could just be some slight unease, or you just really stressing over something that's a little too little, stressing over something that's a little little right now, and not really paying attention to the bigger thing that's in your life. So believe in the impossible. Like, let's have your life is really on track to be better than what you believe in right now, or what you're seeing right now. So remain open. Be ready to jump at opportunities as they come. Opportunities to flex your brain, to try something new, and to really get up out of this stagnant energy, because I feel the energy of stagnancy. Like this just might feel like things are starting to get boring, dull, or just become unchanging in your life. But you can always shake it up, Libra. And if you want to shake it up, only thing you got to do is go out and do something new or learn something new. Diversify your portfolio of skills is something that I'm hearing. I'm gonna pull one more oracle for you guys, and I'm gonna end your reading. Like, I really just don't feel a lot of energy from you, Libra. I don't feel a lot of energy here. I really don't feel like you guys are dealing with anything, or that something major is coming in. That's so funny. The ninth house. This is exactly what I've been talking about all through your reading. You just need to go out and learn something. Learn something. Do something new. If things starting to feel stale and stagnant, then just change, then shake it up. That's it. And look, at the bottom of the deck, we have Pluto. Rebirth. Yeah, it might just be time for a shift and a change in your life. And you might be resisting that shift and that change in your life, because it might bring you somewhere a little bit more uncomfortable, or you might not think that you have the resources, the energy, the time, or the support to do something new. But I'm hearing to suck it up. Suck it up and go for it, Libra. You can sit around and worry and stress over small details, or you can really, honestly, truly look at the bigger picture, believe in yourself, don't let your past hold you back, and know that you're good enough, and move forward and do something new, Libra. Don't be afraid. And remember how I said I wouldn't be surprised if Mercury showed up? Here it is, Mercury, messenger. It's time to do something new, to move on, shake off this stagnant energy by learning something, doing something, or investing your time in something new. A new hobby, going back to school, especially with the ninth house, Jupiter, and the Sagittarius card coming out, full moon in Sagittarius. Could just be learning something new, or just traveling. Or just go travel somewhere. Like, take it how it resonates for you, Libra. If things are feeling stale and stagnant, go with the flow, or get things moving again. You can do it. You got this. Go for it. So if this reading resonated, please leave a like or a comment, Libra. It goes a long way in supporting my channel. And if you guys want to support my channel in another way, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, or you can donate a deck to donate a deck to the channel. You guys know what I mean. All those in the description box. Thank you and be blessed. Bye. If you are a Cancer sun, moon, or rising, then this reading is for you. So let's see. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. For you, we have milk and honey in reverse. And I had to look this up because I know upright, milk and honey upright means that you're coming into a time of happiness, of abundance, of joy, where your energy is like really flowing freely. But in reverse or in protection mode, there's a false sense of happiness. Like this card in reverse talks a lot about like masking your feelings, which is a Cancerian trait. Masking your feelings or probably denying your feelings, or also filling the void with something that, might bring you only short-term pleasures. Either way, Cancer, there's a sense of like false happiness here, or happiness that's not really true. You guys could be drinking more, smoking more, maybe giving yourself over to a little bit more of your promiscuous urges or lustful urges. There's something here that you're doing instead of like actually like doing the work, or like really just like confronting. And I feel that very strongly with the milk and honey. So with the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Cups here, which is like actually very funny. The Queen of Swords speaks of strength, ambition, and truth. But to me, the Queen of Swords is actually the warrior queen. The fact that you have the Queen of Swords here tells me a lot that, you guys could actually be very, very strong individuals. At least like mentally, like, you could have a strong level of resilience, or no. What I really feel is that you have very strong boundaries out right now, Cancer. Like I said, I was trying to like really switch the energy around, make it a little bit happier, but only thing I really see here, Cancer, is that you have really strong boundaries up right now. And it could be towards your family or towards your partner or loved ones. If you have that, there's something there that might be happening in your very close and personal relationships that might be causing you a little bit of unhappiness. But instead of confronting it and speaking up, you've just been filling the void or pretending like nothing is wrong. But the Queen of Swords is here to tell you that you need to speak your truth. You need to say something. If you're not content, if you're not living in this Ten of Cups energy, this milk and honey energy, Cancer, then you need to say something. Because if milk and honey was upright with the Ten of Cups, then yeah, that would make so much sense. But it's like there's a false sense of this here. It's false. That's all I feel is false. So let's pull some more cards and some more energies. The bottom thing that you had was the Page of Pentacles, but I really don't know how the Page of Pentacles factor into your reading. I don't know how it factors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some cards to really tell me a little bit more about the milk and honey in reverse. So let's see. Because Cancer, I just feel like you're hiding something. You're not saying something, or there's just a false sense. Like I just feel false. There's something false going on. It could have something to do, like I said, with family or a loved one. Because that's what the Ten of Cups really means. It's like having a happy life, happy marriage, complete with the kids, your ultimate source of joy and contentment. But the fact of the matter is, we have the milk and honey in reverse, which talks about how joy and contentment and happiness can be yours, but you got to be willing to face something. Let me read it to you. It might be able to put it a little bit better than me. A nameless unease compels you to turn to pleasure and comfort as a mean of escaping what's really going on. It works in a moment, but only fleetingly before the feeling return and you need to re-up until you're exhausted. Feeling worse than before, you may continue struggling, or you may see the light and choose to surrender to spirit. Now is the time for practicing extreme self-care. If you can, do so before you engage in behaviors you will regret later. You are so loved, so cared for. Feel love and compassion for yourself. Turn your troubles over to the divine for healing. That's all that counts right now. And I really feel like there's something here that you're just pretending. You're pretending like everything is okay, and it's really not. Cancer, it's really not. It's really, really not. And it might have something to do with your family. What's funny is that the fourth house, Cancer rules the fourth house, which is about very close relationships and family. About familial bonds and really close connections. And it's also about the deepest and truest sense of who you are. The fourth house is like you at your deepest soul level. And that's what Cancer rules. It's looked over by the moon. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. With the milk and honey in reverse, the first card that came out to clarify it is the Four of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about your finances. Very much about your finances and your work. And King of Wands at the bottom. Motivation, honor, standards, and wisdom. Are you unhappy at work? Are you unhappy with your job, Cancer? Like, what's going on here? Something isn't making you happy and you're not speaking about it. The Four of Pentacles is all about holding your resources very, very tightly. Could also be keeping something to yourself, something that you're not speaking and expressing. And you're just choosing to like really fill the void with work, with just like focusing on something else or doing something different, Cancer. Whatever it is, you need to really express yourself. Something needs to come out of you, Cancer, like point blank, period. So let's get some, wow. Mars in the seventh house, Mars in Libra, which is a choice. There's a choice that needs to be made. And it could be in regards to love, towards a lover with this Ten of Cups, or a family member. But the seventh house rules relationships, Cancer. And I just looked at the bottom and we see manipulation. There's something here that just doesn't feel right. Like I said, there's this sense of falseness that's just like really coming through. You're keeping something to yourself and distracting yourself with work or other things instead of just like really speaking and facing this truth, bossing up and saying what needs to be said. Cancers will really hold something in until like it boils over and burns them out. This just jumped out. Saturn and Aquarius with eccentricity. Let me pull one more. Mars and Pisces, escape. What are you running from, Cancer? What are you avoiding? Like, what is it that you're trying to avoid? Something that you feel like would just make you different, especially since we have like Saturn and Aquarius here. Like, this is like, what is going on here? Sorry, she's distracting me. Give me one moment. Right. Yeah. What are you hiding, Cancer? Seriously. Maybe you're afraid to really be yourself or to speak up and say something, which is what I'm really feeling. Maybe you're afraid to say something or afraid to honestly, truly be yourself in some sort of situation. Maybe you think that if you really honestly showed who you are, this person who you could be dating or possibly with already could see you differently. Maybe you're afraid of being an outcast in your family because you love them so much and you hold them in high regard. They might be keeping yourself from doing something because of that. And the manipulation card can also speak to that as well, about letting other people get into your head. Yeah, about letting other people get into your head. Or you could be the manipulator in this situation, Cancer. You could be the manipulator. You're portraying a false sense of self, keeping who you really are a secret, but keeping a certain aspect of yourself hidden from your family or even a loved one, maybe even your children. But who knows? You know, Cancer. You know, but I don't. There's something secret here, and that's all I can really get from this. That's all I'm really getting. That you're trying to run away from something, especially with the escape card with Mars and Pisces. It speaks of like running off to la la land, daydreaming, the denial of reality, and the escape from your reality. But Mars is really showing up into your reading to tell you to know, face this, say something. Conjunction, which is all about alliance. You are being heavily supported in this area, like Capricorn achieve. This could very well be in work. I'm feeling two different areas here. This could be both in your work and your relationships. And here we have communication. Like this could be like really either in your work and your relationships or both areas where you just kind of just keeping yourself small. You're not really expressing how you feel, who you really are. And you're just kind of just like going with the flow. Not going with the flow, but there's a denial here. There's a falsehood somewhere, Cancer. I don't know. You would know better than me, but there's a falsehood somewhere. Especially with the Capricorn in conjunction here. If this is about work, if you really show your true self, if you stop hiding, stop, trying to portray a different sense of who you are, manipulate people into seeing you in a different light, and really just show your true self, come out your shell, and let down those boundaries a little bit, you'll find out that you're more supported than what you really are. You'll find yourself ingratiating yourself a little bit better with your coworkers than the way that you are now, or getting along better with your lover or your family. If you really just show a little bit more of who you are and stop being so standoffish or having such strong boundaries, being passive aggressive or something like that. You or trying to distract yourself with little idle stuff. It's time for you to really step up and be who you are, Cancer. I feel that strongly. I'm gonna pull one more oracle and then two more oracles and then I'm gonna move on. Wow, and here it is. Saturn and Venus. Not only does Venus like also rule like love and relationship, but she also rules material gain and abundance. And with Saturn being here, there's a challenge in this area. There's a challenge in the expression of your love or even in the acquisition of finances. There's something here that really needs to happen, something that needs to come out to be said. Let me see what the book says. Even though this book is like never helpful, sometimes it might surprise me. So let's see. What we have. Time takes its toll on the human form, but true beauty never fades. Let it shine in your eyes at all ages. See, look. This is why I knew that it just wouldn't be any help. So I knew it won't be any help. That book honestly truly sucks. But it's a low scarab deck for you. Like it does that. But yeah, either way, Cancer, maybe you are afraid of getting old or think that you're too old for your partner or something, but I doubt it. The biggest thing that I'm getting here with the Saturn and Venus is that there's a restriction on your love life or a restriction on your finances because there's a lesson here that needs to be learned. And I feel like the lesson is around authenticity, about being your true self and allowing your true self to shine. So that's something that really needs to happen, especially now that you have Uranus at the bottom deck. Uranus rules Aquarius. And here we have the Saturn in Aquarius, which is what I was really focusing on. It was the part that was the one card that was like really, really throwing me. Yeah, this is all about really allowing yourself to be who you are. Uranus is like the oddball planet. It rotates differently than everyone else, but it's also the heavens and also the planet of revolution. There's something that needs to change drastically in your life, Cancer. And I think it has a lot to do with you coming out of this escapist behavior and be more so willing to face your reality, face yourself, and to really stand up and come out of your shell, Cancer, and to really, honestly, truly express yourself as you are. I said I was going to end your reading, but I do feel like I need to pull just one more. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to yourself. And here it is. Adjustments are required. One more. Time to give rather than take. Yeah. It's time for you to like really step up. To give out instead of just always being the receiver. It's time for you to really make an adjustment in your life and be the person that gives a piece of their mind. To be the person that talks instead of just like receive what other people are saying. You could be very soft and sensitive, Cancer. You could be a Cancer moon watching this, or Cancer sun and moon together, maybe even triple Cancer. But either way, there's something here about really coming out and being committed to not only being committed to your goals and being more committed to like yourself and your happiness, Cancer. To stop caring about what everyone else thinks and to really cater to yourself for a change. So Cancer, if this reading resonated, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you guys want to support my channel in a different way, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading or you can donate a deck off my Amazon wish list. Thank you and be blessed. Bye. If you are Leo sun, moon, or rising, then this reading is for you. All right, Leo, so let's see what we got here for you. So for your oracle card, Leo, we have TikTok. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. So TikTok is the card of divine timing. Put very simply and in its base form. It's the card of divine timing. So this is about either trusting in divine timing or something is about to happen in divine timing. I can't say take it how it resonates, so I'm going to read it. I'm going to read the card for you guys. I never really read the TikTok card because like I understand it so completely, but there might be something in here for you guys. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire, so release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. And again, this is about releasing your thoughts on time and surrendering to divine timing. I was also told to read the prosperity message for you. Your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the eternal efforts of your most important manifestation. Your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the eternal efforts of your most important manifestation partner This is such a convoluted sentence. Basically, what it says is that your manifestations are going to come not only in your time, but also in the time of the divine. Put simply. So keep doing what you're doing, stay positive, and make a commitment to remain in high vibration thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, like magic. So what's all the fuss about not having enough time? The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. Again, it's probably why I don't really read this card, because it's simply divine timing. Release your standards, release what you think is supposed to happen when you think it's supposed to happen, and just surrender to the divine. Have fun. Enjoy the now. Instead of thinking about the future or worrying about the past, enjoy the now. With that being said, you have the Six of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. And this is all about joy, harmony, and collaborations. Enjoy the connections, enjoy the people that you have in your life right now, Leo. Like, period. So don't worry about when things are going to pop off, when this is going to happen, when this change is going to occur. One thing that I know that Father hates, that source hate, it hates when. So do not ask Father, when is this going to happen? When is this? When is that? If you do tarot or you do divination, stop asking when. Don't ask when questions, because when is annoying. Don't ask the when, and how is always going to be convoluted. Just always ask what. Just what. What's next? What's going to happen? What can I do now? But asking when and how, it takes the fun out of things. It takes the mystery out of life. Ooh, okay. It takes the mystery out of life. Don't concern yourself with the when and the how. Just focus on what it is that you want, and focus on that in the moment and the now. The Six of Cups and the Three of Pentacles really speaks of coming into harmony and coming into harmony with the people that you're working with. This could be your co-workers. This could just be people in your community. This could be your family. But overall, what I'm getting here is just enjoy your now, Leo. Like, really, honestly, truly. Enjoy your now. There's no time like the present. So stop worrying about what's going to happen or when things are going to happen for you in the future, and just enjoy your life. You have the Strength card here as well at the bottom deck, which lets me know, like, maybe you've been kind of beating yourself up, or like really just been in a state of anxiety about when something is going to happen, how something is going to happen. And the answer is, it's going to happen in divine timing. Now buck up. Okay? It's going to happen when it's going to happen, but for now, it's up to you to remain disciplined, remain strong. Usually Strength card depicts a lion, but I picked this deck out and it came out, and Strength is just a tiger in this one, not a lion. So, so there's that. So this is telling me, like, maybe right now you're not being as strong as you could be, Leo. You could really be losing the war on the mental war with your energies right now. And that's okay. We all take our L's. We all take our losses. But honestly, Leo, you need to buck up. You need to shape up, discipline yourself, and just focus on taking things step by step. Stop trying to rush the process. Stop trying to jump to this point, to that point. Stop being so anxious about this and that. Just take your time and enjoy your life as is. And the things that you really want are going to come for you. The things that are meant for you are not going to be withheld from you. So stop worrying about it, Leo. So let's pick a little bit more cards. I'm interested about what the TikTok card is like really talking about here. The Two of Pentacles, which is about the restoration of balance, but it's also about the mundane task. I can't even look in the future in this reading. The Queen of Wands. I can't even look in the future in this reading. And the future is blocked to me. This is so funny. Yeah, the energy of now is being heavily reinforced here, Leo. Especially with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. The Two of Pentacles speaks of balancing your life, but it also speaks of just the mundane tasks like cooking, cleaning, maintaining your home, paying your bills, sorting through things, rearranging your house, feng shui. The thing is, Leo, you really need to be heavily rooted in your now. Stop focusing and reminiscing and being fearful and ashamed of your past. Stop being anxious for your future. Bring your energies together. Bring that balance and focus on the now. Otherwise, you're gonna blind yourself to the newness that's gonna come in, to the new opportunities. You can really delay and block what the new energy that's trying to come in if you stay in the energy that you're in now, Leo, with this anxiety, this fear, or just this consistent worry about the future and the past, and not enough focus on your present. The Queen of Wands here also is representative of the strength. This is letting me know that you guys just need to own your now. Really put your energy into it. Know that whatever it is that you're trying to build or work on is going to happen when it's meant to. And not a second before, not a second later. So any other tarot cards that want to come out? Seven of Cups, which is all about illusions, dreams, things not being what they seem. Page of Swords, communications. And then the Page of Pentacles at the bottom. Page of Pentacles showed up in all three signs today. Like the Page of Pentacles is everywhere. Yeah. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. But you have the Queen of Wands. You have a strong enough will, but maybe you're just not putting enough thought and energy into your now or into the things that you might want. Maybe your mental energies are blocked. Maybe you don't know where to move or what to do. But none of that matters. Because right now, only thing you have to focus on is your now, your present circumstances, and what's going on in your life, Leo. Period. Point blank, period. Got the Six of Cups, Seven of Cups. Okay. What do you need to release? There's something that you just got to let go. And I really feel like it's that focus on the past and the future. Your hard work is paying off, Leo. Whatever it is that you're really trying to build, you need to really see yourself for how far that you've came in your life, Leo. If this is about you wanting to build a better future and you're anxious about that, don't worry about that. Look at how far you came now. Look at how good everything is for you right now. We really recount your recent success, the things that just been happening for you, the good things that's been happening. And know that it's because you've been doing a lot of hard work. Release this fear and this trepidation. Wow, here it is. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And surrender to the divine. And we have the card of divine timing here. Stop worrying about things that's outside your scope, Leo. The future is outside your scope. I couldn't even divine into the future here. And this is something that's really, really heavy. Maybe you've been trying to look into your future. Maybe the Queen of Wands here is usually to me a witch. Maybe you do tarot. Maybe you work magic and you've been really trying to divine into your future. Stop it. Okay, stop that. Focus on your now. Focus on what you can do to restore balance and order into your life instead of focusing on your future or asking about your past. Focus on your now. Focus on order, balance, and discipline and how you can bring more of that into your life. Because the end of a tough cycle is approaching for you, Leo. You are coming into something good. Your hard work is paying off and the end of a tough cycle approaches. So you do have goodness in your future. That the divine Father, Source, God, whatever you call him. I'm not just going to say whatever, but whatever you call him. He's here to tell you that you have a good future. Stop worrying about it. Stop trying to divine into it. Stop trying to come to different tarot card readers and see what's happening in your future. Your focus needs to be on the now and restoring order and balance into your life in that way. Becoming more disciplined. Enjoying your connections now. It's time to release negativity. And like it says, what do you need to release? It's time to release negativity. All right? And another full moon. We got 3 full moons in this reading. And a new and a waning moon. Which is funny. Okay, yeah, this is Leo. Come on. This is speaking to me. Especially since we got the full moon, then we have a waning moon, and then the new moon. Everything is progressing in a way that it's really meant to. Everything is moving along as it should. And another full moon. It's time to really a personal issue reaches resolution. You really been stressing about this, Leo. Really just been feeling like anxious about your future or anxious about something in your life. And you just need to enjoy the time that you have in your situation and stop thinking about things that's out of your purview. I'm keep hearing like it's above your pay grade. Like stay where you are, stay in the now. Enjoy yourself while you can. So let's see what planetary energy wants to come out. Venus and Mercury. What an odd pair. So with Venus and Mercury coming out together, I get a strong sense that this is about really, honestly, I don't really know. I don't really know. What could this be about with the Venus and Mercury coming out together? One thing I keep hearing is don't worry about it. There's there's just something here that it's just not really meant to be worried about. Venus and Mercury could really be about just enjoying the time that you have it. Mercury is like always constantly ripping and running, and Venus is Aphrodite. I don't really think they even have much correspondence in Greek mythology. So let's see what the book has to say. This book is usually quite useless, but I have an idea. I think this one might actually prove itself. Speak of love without fear. Make sure those who are closest to you know how you feel about them. Thank you, book. Finally, I knew it was going to come through me at least one time today. This is about enjoying your connections that I said before. Thank you, book. This is about enjoying. Venus and Mercury came out together to let you know to really enjoy the people that are around you now. If you haven't told your children that you love them, your partner that you love them, your family, friends, go around and tell the people that you love them and enjoy your connections. The Six of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Enjoy your connections. Enjoy your now, Leo. Thank you. That helped a lot because I was so stumped. Enjoy your now, Leo. Seriously. That's all I'm getting here is enjoy now. Don't worry about anything else and focus on what's happening now. You could really just be putting yourself through the ringer, especially with that you have two cards of release, releasing negativity and what do you need to release. You really could have been like heavily anxious or something, Leo. It's time to stop it. Cut it out and just release it. Let it go. and what's this? Wow, okay. We have Leo. Hi, looking at yourself, Leo. Mars, which is that energy of motion, that ambition. Then we have Juno, which is all about partnership. And I'm going to get into the Juno card. And then we have the South Node, the past. And what was I talking about? Stop worrying about looking into your past. And we even have the number 33 here. Wow, okay. So we have 333 in your reading and even 222. Okay. All right. So look up those angel numbers 222 and angel numbers 333, and that'll give you the release that you need right now. Like it will guide you. It will really give you a message that you really need to hear right now, Leo. Because right now your energy is on an all-time high. You could just be really ready to like go ripping and running and to like really jump into your future. But you need to slow down there, Buckaroo. Slow down and enjoy your present circumstances and enjoy the people that are around you now, especially your partnerships, your lovers, or the people that are the closest to you. The Juno card, Juno is another name for Hera. But the Juno card speaks of making sure that you enjoy your partnerships, but that you're not compromising too much of yourself for them, that you're not really overdoing the love that you give. Really make sure that you're getting back the love that you put out, but really take the time out to like really enjoy your relationships, enjoy your now. Because here we have the South Node in the past. This is where you don't want to be. Like I said, don't focus on the past or the future. Stay in your now, Leo, because that's where the fun is. That's where the magic is. And that's where the love is. So if this reading resonated with you, Leo, please leave a like or a comment. It costs absolutely nothing to do that, and it goes a long way in supporting my channel. But if you guys want to support my channel in a different way, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, or you can donate a deck to my channel. Whatever you decide to do will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for your time and energy, Leo, and be blessed. Bye.